Hi everyone, welcome back to TMM Reviews channel. Today in this video we are doing full review of Manaka royalty. So in this video I am going to talk about what Manaka royalty is and how it works. I am going to show you a demo and walkthrough of Manaka royalty and talk about the upgrades and the special exclusive bonuses that you will get along with Manaka royalty. Manaka royalty is a cloud app that lets anyone create multiple high-quality puzzle types. Unlike other single app software products that can only do one thing, Manaka royalty automatically creates multiple high-quality puzzle types in a multitude of themes. It lets you build puzzle pages one by one with manual control, then export PNG plus PDF so you can start turning ideas into real pages immediately. Now, without wasting time, let's dive into the demo of Manaka royalty.
What's up, Amazon KDP sellers? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an activity book using AI. What took weeks and months to create, even with AI tools and formatting on Canva, now you can do in minutes. This is with a cohesive story, consistent coloring book characters, and puzzles that adhere to the story. This is amazing, and I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to reveal Manaka royalty and the Elite Kai upgrade in this video. So make sure you watch everything until the very end. Forgive, this book has been filled out by my kids. But yeah, basically, these are great for Amazon KDP and other print-on-demand sites. Make sure you watch until the very end. If you're watching this, that means Manaka royalty is now live. So you might be asking, what is Manaka royalty? Well, Manaka means in the middle in Japanese. So this is for mid-content books. And for the very low price that you'll see below, you get crosswords. Let me shrink this up for you. You get cryptograms, you get Sudoku, you get mazes, you get word scramble, and you get word search. Not only that, what usually would cost you an upgrade, you get it for free. You get to bulk create. That means you can create a book in seconds or minutes, depending on the puzzle type. So we got word search bulk. There's this little button right here. Word scramble bulk, maze bulk, Sudoku bulk, cryptogram bulk, and crossword bulk. If that wasn't enough, we got extra bonuses for you. Within maze, you can also create a variety of type of mazes that are not mazes really. They're more like educational tools. Check this out. If I go to if I go to math, you have math mazes. These are very good for educational type books. This is a bonus puzzle type, more of an educational puzzle type. With inside, you can make it super easy or very difficult. You can just have addition. You can have multiplication, division, and subtraction. You also get an arrows type of maze. Okay, another logic. This is more logic type, less maze, more logic. Again, a cool educational puzzle type book. If that wasn't enough, you can also change the trim size to anything you want. 6x9 for those smaller books. If you want your standard 8.5x11 trim size for those activity books, just like that. If you're going for more of a kid's book, 8.5x8.5, there you go. Very simple. You can customize any part of this. You can even add instructionals. Just click the instructional button right up here. It's very simple, and you can just add it just like that. Boom, how to play. You can also add copyright if you need. Boom, like that. But you got to add your title. Best word search puzzle book. Okay, it's going to generate your copyright page just for you. Okay, so you got your copyright page, you got your instructional page, and your puzzle book can begin. Okay, so everything's set up. On top of that, you also get access to the book cover. Scroll up to the top. Right here's the book cover. And inside the book cover creator, you can easily create a book cover for your books for whatever trim size you want. Again, super easy. As you can see, I'm working on a project right now. This is for a dot-to-dot pixel type of book, puzzle book, mid-content book. And yes, it's just drag and drop. It's very simple, and it's easy to create a book cover that gets you clicks and ultimately gets you sales. So here I want to show you real quick what Elite Kai does. Okay, basically whatever puzzle app you have with us, gets injected with AI. So if you see here at the top, you have these three tabs: pages, bulk, and story. Once you have Elite Kai, story gets unlocked. And this enables you to create an activity book out of that puzzle, which not only includes a puzzle type that you're on, but it also includes a cohesive story, consistent characters, and the puzzle. Everything working together, flowing together, right? So creating an activity book, which is really cool. Of course, as always, the trim size is up to you. 8.5 by 11 is your standard activity book. I always leave this at default, but if you want to mess with those controls, you definitely can. I went with random idea, and it gave me a princess discovers a map leading to the legendary golden ring hidden atop the highest tower of the magical castle. Then I click generate. Takes a long time, takes about 4 or 5 minutes for this to do its thing. Remember, this is layering different aspects together, or flattening it all together. So it's creating a cohesive story. It's creating the consistent characters, and it's embedding the puzzle within the story. So the story and the puzzle are together. It's one thing. So everything that is in the for example, this is crosswords with the AI Elite Kai injection. Any crossword in this puzzle book, or activity book, I should say, is part of the story. Okay, so we have Princess Bella found a dusty old map hidden inside a library book. You see the princess, consistent character. She's got a map. You scroll down, and then you got the first crossword puzzle for this example. Help Bella read the words she found in the library. And we got a knight's weapon, water from sky, water fills the moat. Okay, these are all princess castle related words, right? And then we scroll down, we see the princess packing her bag with her little friend. And again, the puzzle goes into what the princess is doing. Can you help Bella name all the items in her bag? And we have a hard rock. We have a large stone, home for royalty, things like that. Then we got, Bella and Pips walked into the sunny garden. The flowers were huge. And again, we go back into the puzzle and so forth. You understand, right? Once you got what you like here, once you got the activity book done, if there's any AI hallucinations, anything you want to fix, all you got to do is click on the page you don't like and click regenerate, and it's going to regenerate that specific page of the activity book. Really important. Once you're done, you're going to click export all and download as a PDF. That's what I like to do. One whole entire book done, or you can download as a PNG. Real simple, and again, real fast. What's up, Amazon KDP sellers? Here we are with our newest tool here, this maze generator, ultimate maze generator. It comes with Manaka royalty. And before we begin with this tool, like always, we want to begin with our keywords. We want to make sure what we create is connected to an actual market, right? People are actually looking for this and buying this. Now, on Amazon KDP, if you've been on Amazon KDP, you know Maze books are big. It's one of the big mid content markets out there. Now, the cool thing is there's a healthy amount of keywords within this market, and there are many kinds of sub niches. You got markets for Maze books for kids, for adults, for senior citizens, all types. Okay, now let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on the maze generator. We got page, bulk, and story. I'll get into story at the very end. This is a really cool way to create a story around mazes. It's an activity book, and it uses AI. It requires very little of you, which is great. But you can do it. You can create these mazes page by page, which I don't recommend. If you have this tool, then you want to create bulk mazes, right? You want to create your interior in one go.
Okay, but there's the option here, and the controls remain the same. But let's go to bulk. Now you can keep it at 8.5 by 11. That's your standard book size. Also 6 by 9 works. And if you want to get for like a kid's book, you want to go square. Usually, not always. You can always go 8.5 by 11. Let's stick to 8.5 by 11. Now the cool thing about this maze generator is it has a ton of different mazes. We got your regular square. We got hexagon. We got circular. We got triangular. We got weave. We got hand drawn. We got arrows. An arrow maze, very difficult. We got math. Wow, look at that. Okay. On top of that, we can add the difficulty level. So this is very simple. This is a very simple one. Very simple. We just go down here, grid size, and change its complexity. We can even go even further. We go down here, and where is that? Appearance, complexity. We can go even more. Look at that. Look at that. We can go with weave. Look how complex that is. Bring it down. Make it nice and simple. Triangular. Let's go down to 10. Okay. Let's go to 20. Whatever you want to do. Math. Same thing. We can make it. We can add multiplication along with division. We can remove addition and subtraction if you want. It's up to you, and we can increase the max number of problems here. Really cool stuff. Anyways, like I said, we want to create a bulk book. Okay, let's create a hexagonal book. Let's make it a little bit more difficult, like that. Okay, really cool. And we want to add the amount. How many mazes per page? Let's go with 50. 59. Let's go 59. 59, click add to queue. Once we got that going, we can we can uh, we can click generate all 59 pages, and there we go. We're done. We have our book. Okay, let's get rid of this one up here, and just let's keep the hexagonal ones, and we got our book. And of course, the solutions are at the very end. Now, once we're done, you want to click up here again. If you want to format your book off site and do it on Canva, you want to download PNG or SVG. If you want to do old school PowerPoint, right here, or if you want to create one entire PDF like I like to do, then you click that right here. It's going to export your book. You download it. Then all you got to do is add your copyright, and you're good to go. You can publish it on Amazon KDP. However, we always want to add more value to our books. We want to create a really cool user experience, right? Let me show you what that looks like first. Let me show you what this looks like. So you see that? And at the very bottom, we have the solutions, okay? All good stuff. But let's expand on this and let's create a real engaging book. Let's create an activity book with mazes. We go to story. This is an elite function. And let's say we want a random idea. So let the AI create a random idea for us. Okay, let's clear all this stuff here. And it's going to create a random idea. And then we click, once it creates our idea for us, we click generate and build book. Now, keep your computer on for a bit, let it do its thing. It's about a couple minutes. Now, this is a very complex process. The AI is not only creating mazes, creating a story around the mazes, it's creating a coloring book aspect around the mazes. It's creating something that would take you a long time. Even with AI, it would take you a long time to do this because you have to compile everything, format everything, and yeah, this does it all for you. Okay, so I'm gonna let this run, and once it's done, I'll come back and show you. Okay, so here we have our activity book is done, and we have the coloring book. We got the maze aspect, and once we're done, we just click single PDF, or you can download it any way you want actually. And we have a genuine activity book, something that would take a long time, even with AI, to do. You can have it now done in a matter of minutes, right? The important part that is the actual bulk, right? Which is really cool. We have a story, cohesive story with a consistent character, and again, really cool stuff. Make sure you get access to this. Is an elite part. You need elite Kai. Kai as in Japanese for group, with the AI part of Kai as in artificial intelligence. So yeah, I highly recommend you unlock the AI part, so that once you unlock the AI part, all of the other puzzle types within Monica Royalty they all have AI, and you can create these activity books around mazes, around Sudoku, around word search, around crosswords, all good stuff. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Be good, take care, and have a great day. Hey, what's up, KDP sellers? Here we are with another puzzle book creator within Manaka Royalty. This is called Rapid Sudoku Generator. As you well know, Sudoku puzzle books are extremely popular on Amazon KDP. But like always, before we begin any book, we want to start with good keyword research. You always want to make sure what you're creating is sought after online by your market, by the people out there, right? And Amazon KDP, as you know, is the biggest buyer search engine traffic platform on earth. So you want to make sure that there's a healthy market. So I put into Sudoku Puzzle Book. By the way, this tool I'm using is absolutely free. All you have to do is be a member of Bose Bose Pause. You can register for free, and you can get access to this tool right here. It's called Tool Shelf. Go to the KDP Keyword Finder, and you will find it right here. Okay, so you can get that for free. Anyways, you know that there's a healthy market for Sudoku puzzle books, easy Sudoku puzzle books, and the like, right? You have Sudoku puzzle books for kids, right? Let me show you real quick. Sudoku for kids. Okay, so there is a thriving market here. Okay, Sudoku for hard. Let's go back to hard Sudoku, right? Like that. Cool. So here we are. And we can do, like always, we're going to do page by page, bulk or story. Story is an AI feature. I'll talk about that later. But of course, if you have this tool, you want to go with bulk. The controls are the same, but with bulk, you can create an entire book all at once without doing it page by page. So this is very straightforward. You don't have to add anything, right? The tool does all the work. We have the Sudoku types 4x4, 6x6, 9x9, 12x12, and 16x16. Most popular is 9x9. Okay, and we can go down here, grids per page. We can just keep it at 1. Let's do 4, like that. That's a popular amount. Okay, I have the trim size at 8.5 by 8.5. You can go to an activity book's trim size, 8 by 11. Sorry, 8.5 by 11. You can choose a difficulty level. Let's go with easy, medium, hard, expert. Now, if you don't know what Sudoku, how it works, Sudoku is not a math puzzle. It's a number pattern recognition puzzle, right? So it's not like a math type of puzzle like Math Doku or Calc Doku. This is just recognizing patterns, right? Very simple. Let's say we'll create a medium book, okay? And let's go again, layout, margin. This I always leave this at default, but if you want to play around with the font style, with the margins, you can bring down the grids like that if you want. All types of things. You can do all types of things here. Now, here at the very bottom, quantity to add. So let's say you want, I don't know, you want 100 puzzles for your book. You just do that, right? Once you have everything in place, you click. So here you have your puzzle book complete. Let's get rid of this top one here, and let's start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have an entire puzzle book all done for you. Okay, once you're done, you want to click export, and you want to click single PDF again. I'm going to repeat this, but if you want to put your book together off, or I should say format your book together off-site, like on Canva, you can go with PNG or SVG. The SVG is vector graphic. I like to go as a single PDF, do everything as fast as possible. If you're old school and you want to use PowerPoint, you have that option as well. I'm going to click this right here, and it's going to export my Sudoku puzzle book, right? The entire interior. Now that my book is done, let me show what it looks like. Here we have the Sudoku grids, and at the bottom we have all the answers, okay? Very good, very simple, and easy to use, okay? If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll answer them. But I want to go over story mode. Okay? You can actually create stories with AI. Now, as you know, this is more of an activity book. Let me delete all these right here. Okay, this is an elite feature. Okay, if you have elite or what we call elite Kai, you have access to this feature. Now, this creates a Sudoku activity book. Okay, and let's go with easy. Okay, and let's go with random idea. Okay, the AI is going to create the premise for our little Sudoku activity book. Okay, any second now. And it has a young squirrel discovers a map leading to a legendary golden acorn hidden deep within the whispering woods. Okay, now we just click. Let's keep it 8 by 11. Okay, let's go with generate and build a book. Now this takes a little bit, so I'll come back once the book is done. So here we have our activity book. We have a story. We have a coloring book aspect to it. We have the very simple Sudoku for kids, right? This is a book of 24 pages with all the activities. That's your minimum amount. That's a good size for an activity book for a child. And once you're done, you just click export. And again, you download as you wish. This is an AI feature, and it does the work of several different people on your team. If you had a team, you have a designer. Now, of course, AI would do all this work now, but you still have to compile it, put it together, format it, and list it on Amazon KDP. Now, this does most of the work for you, which is really cool. So I'll see you in the next puzzle book that I'm going to create, which is a different puzzle entirely. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, what's up, KDP sellers? Really important. Here is the first tool within Manaka Royalty, and that's a crossword puzzle generator. Okay. Now, like always, make sure you check the keyword availability. You want to make sure that what you create, people are actively looking for online. Okay. And if you're a paid member or a free member, you always have access to our keyword tool right here. Right here, just go to free KDP publishing tools, go to tool shelf, go to KDP keyword finder, and you can add all the keywords you need that are related to the book you want to create. Now, let's go back to the crossword puzzle tool. Now, of course, you want to go with bulk, right? The whole idea of this is to automate the book production, make it fast, or to automate as much as possible, right? Now, if you're an elite member, you have access to AI. You just type in your theme and it'll do it for you. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you how it's done if you are a basic user. Okay, so you can go to your favorite AI, free AI, and give it a prompt to create your list, your clusters, as I like to call them, to create your books even faster. Okay. Now here I have this prompt. Follow this pattern. Short hints. Each cluster is a page for my puzzle book. Please provide 40 pages of different theme animal clusters. So in this example, and I always like to theme my books. This is animal themed, right? Animal themed clusters. Give output line by line. Okay. So I gave it a starter. So I put, and this is the format for this particular generator. We have hashtag and the title of that puzzle. And we have, I like to give 10 per page. So here we have dog, and I have slash here, man's best friend, and so forth. Okay. And that's one cluster. And then I gave it the next, right? And then I asked the AI to do it for me. Now, again, you can do this all with the AI in here if you're an elite member. So it created this output with all these different clusters for all these different animal themes. So New Zealand animals, Australian animals, polar ocean animals, deep sea animals, and so forth. Okay, once I have that, you want to put this all into a text file, right? Notepad, it's available. And you want to click choose file, and here it is. And then I'm going to click generate all 43 pages, okay? And it's going to create my book for me, okay? The meat of it, it creates the entire puzzle book, themed animal puzzle book, or whatever theme you're going after. Really important. Now, I personally earn on Amazon KDP with a crossword type book. I'm not going to reveal the niche, but it does very well for me. And as you can see, the output is here. Okay. It's really nice, and it's all done for you, which is really cool. Now, if you go up to the top here, we have the page sizes, right? With the page sizes, the trim, 8.5 by 11 is the most common for an activity book like this. Also, you can go square, 8.5 by 8.5 is another popular one like that. And boom, it's just like that, really easy. Now, for the aesthetics, layout, and margin, you don't want to touch this really. Typography, if you want to change the font style, you can definitely do that. Appearance, you can make the grid lines thicker, okay, like that. You see that, how it goes really thick. It's up to you, okay. Now, if you're dealing with an Amazon KDP book, not a printable, then you don't want to add color. Color costs money, and most puzzle buyers prefer black and white. So there you go. Solution and display, okay. Yes, you can change the letter size, the grid number size, all of that. I like to keep this at default. Okay. So once you're happy with the result, make sure you're on bulk. Okay. Make sure you decide on a trim size. Okay. Now, what you want to do is go to export all. Now, what I personally like to do is download as a single PDF. Now, if you want to take these off site and go to a formatting site like Canva, you can do that with add PNGs, .zip, or SVGs for those vector graphics. It's really up to you. Or if you want to use PowerPoint, PPTX is right here. I like to do it nice and simple, single PDF, download. I make sure to include clues in solutions, okay, and download that. And it's going to put my book together, the meat of it, the interior, and it's going to deliver it to me. And there's my book. Okay, so like that, I got all of the puzzles done for me and the solutions in the back. If you want to combine the solutions, you can definitely do that with the export all feature. Okay, and that's how you use a crossword book. Now, before I go, I want to talk about story mode within crosswords. Now, like the other AI portions, this is a part of Elite Kai. And if you click on story, you go down here, you can put in your own prompt, basically a premise for a story. Or you can click random idea like I did and click generate and build a book. It takes some time, keep your computer on. But again, I can't stress I can't stress enough how powerful this is. Even with AI, you'd have to compile. I'm currently speaking, it's 2026. You'd have to compile this yourself. The coloring book aspect, the story aspect, the crossword grid, the crossword puzzles. You'd have to do that yourself and then layer it. Yeah, you can do it with AI, but you'd have to, and then you have to format it on sites like Canva, or you can have Manaka Royalty AI do it. So this is part of Elite Kai, and Elite Kai for group in Japanese, but also AI. That's the key component. The salient point there is the AI part that gives you this power. As you can see, it has a story, it has consistent characters. It has the puzzle, the crossword puzzle. This is a fully fledged activity book, story, the puzzle, coloring book, and so forth, right? And this character goes through an adventure, and the end user, well, actually, the people buying this is parents like myself. This is a great impulse buy. For $9.99, I'd price it around there. I've created something like this myself by myself, and it does take a lot of work. And this does it in a matter of minutes. Okay, so again, just want to show you this really cool feature within Crossword. If you're an AI member, if you're an Elite Kai member, then you know what this does already. So again, I'll see you in the next video. Be good, take care, and have a great day. Hey, what's up, Amazon KDP sellers? Here I'm talking about the word search creator within Manaka Royalty. And this is one of my favorite puzzle types to sell online. One of my biggest sellers is a word search on top of a crossword, but that's a different story. Now, before I continue with word search, make sure that there's a market for what you're creating. Really important. I like the theme and sub niche my products so that I'm talking directly to a specific customer that already exists. You want to make sure you can check on, of course, Tool Shelf, 100% free for all members. You can register for free and you can get this tool up on top of many other Amazon KDP tools. But that's besides the point. You can see your word search here has a good, healthy amount of people looking for it. And yeah, there's a word search for word search books for kids, for adults. If you go to Amazon itself, you can search for word search. You'll see that there's a lot of people buying word searches, unique words, cuss words. Search is another one. You know, think outside the box and look online. So think outside the box, find some keywords, and then plot them down here, and you can find a nice, healthy niche to create a book around. Anyways, how to use this tool. So check this out. We have a page single page, and you can definitely do that. Work on each page individually, and that's more of a manual thing. But what I like to do is use bulk because I want to create as many puzzles. I want to create a book as fast as possible so that I can list it on Amazon KDP and start earning. But anyways, let's go to one of the really cool features here within the bulk section is 8.5 by 11, the trim size. You want to make sure the trim size is either 6 by 9. For word searches, 6 by 9. For adults, 8.5 by 11 is also good for adults, especially for the seniors market, people who want to keep their brain sharp, right? 8.5 by 11 is really good. And if for like little kids, you might want to go 8.5 by 8.5. That's a square type. Okay. Anyways, if you're an AI, if you're an Elite Kai member, you can use Story, and you can also use the AI part here and upload shapes, and it's going to stylize the word search around a shape, which is really cool. But for now, I just want to use the basic function. Now, I don't know if you saw my last word scramble video where I talked about word scramble. I use the same exact pattern here. Prompt. If you're not an AI, if you're not an Elite Kai member, you might want to use an offsite AI tool such as Chat or Gemini. And here we go. Using this pattern and cluster, create 40 pages of animal clusters. Each cluster of 8 is one page. Each page should have different animal themes, and each hint should be different and short. Now, you're not going to use hints, but it doesn't matter. You can use the same file to upload it to word search, and it's going to generate your word search book. I'm going to show you that in a second. So as you can see here, the AI here created this whole themed answer and clue output. I copied it, I saved it to a note file, and then I just simply go to choose a file. It's titled Word Scramble, but I can also apply it to word search and click generate book, and boom, I have my whole book. And if I download it, I get the problems, and at the back of the book, I have the solutions. Okay, so that's how you do that. But I also want to show you real quick, if you're an Elite Kai member, I'm going to show you story mode in a second, which creates activity books. 1 second. But first, I want to show the shape here. So let's go with a star shape. So you put in the shape you want, and then you add the file, and you click generate page, and it creates all of them in a star pattern. Okay, this is for AI members. Okay, Elite Kai. Again, problems in the front, solutions in the back. But the coolest part is story mode. Let's talk about that. Okay, so now we're in the storybook mode or the activity book mode of word search. Okay, now, like always, you click on story. This is for Elite Kai members. Remember, Elite Kai not only gives you new puzzle types, and we'll get to those in a different video, several different videos, but it also injects all of the other tools with AI, and you don't need your AI API keys, none of that. Okay, so you just go to story, you click the trim size. 8.5 by 11 is a good one for a kid's book, for example. You click random ideas, or you can add your own. Let's say you want to create a Christmas or Halloween themed word search activity book. You can do that. You put in the age range, and you click generate. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes, so leave your computer on. It does take a little bit. Make sure it's on your computer, and it's going to do its thing. It's going to do all kinds of things. It's going to create a cohesive story, create a coloring book aspect, along with word search related puzzle. In this example, word search related puzzles, so that the story and the word search puzzles coincide. So, for example, Pip the squirrel lived in a cozy oak tree. One sunny morning, he found something special stuck in the hole. Okay, so you can see in the next one, help Pip read the old map to see where to go. Okay, so he found the map, and here you have forest related terms that the your user, the customer, has to find. So here we have find, map, tree, frog, path, view, look, smart. Okay, very basic words for a little kid, right? And again, these are great impulse buys. I know myself as a parent. I have two kids, and my wife, and actually myself as well. We bought things on books on Amazon KDP for around $9.99. A lot of them, okay, and upstairs we have a treasure trove of books. Anyways, so this is how you create it, and once you're done, you just click export, and you can, again, if you want, I don't know why you would, but if you want, you can format off site, or do what I like to do is single PDF. Okay, you want to create your interior. This is the meat of the book, basically the book itself, and there you go. Very simple, very easy to use. Okay, so I'll see you in the next puzzle type video. Be good. Hey, KDP sellers. Today we're going over the cryptogram creator. Now, again, before you start any project, I highly recommend you go to the top. This is absolutely free for everyone. You don't have to pay anything to get this. You go to this little tool right here, tool shelf. You jump on in here. You go to KDP Keyword Finder and you put in your niche. Okay, this is live data. This is not stored data. Nothing wrong with stored data, because you can collect a good database of niches and whatnot, but we like to go with live. Okay, so I'm actually, I don't know why I have 2026. It's let me delete that. Okay, and here we have these different book niches for cryptogram. Okay, and I'm going with quote cryptogram. Okay, really cool. Now, how do I do this? Now, of course, the main draw of this tool is that it automates most of the work for you. You don't want to be sitting there and doing page by page. It is an option if you want to do page right here, but I'm only going to talk about bulk because, well, if you're going to do page, the controls are the same. So I think, like yourself, you want to save as much time as possible, our most valuable asset. So we're going to go with bulk. And if you're an elite member, you have access to AI, which this will do the entire book for you. You just hit some buttons and you're done. And if you're also an AI, or I should say elite Kai member, AI member, you also have access to story, which opens up a whole new genre. It creates an actual story book with coloring book pages, easy cryptogram puzzles, and an actual story, so that you can sell this to parents of kids like myself. It's a great impulse buy. And as you can see here, I think I saw that. I think I saw coloring book, quote cryptogram book, coloring book. Okay, so that is an actual niche. Okay, so there you go. And I'm sure there's very little competition there because it's difficult to create. Okay, even with the AI, you have to compile these different books together, right? But with Manaka Royalty, the elite version, you can actually it does all the compiling for you. It creates the coloring books. It layers the story on top of that, on top of the cryptogram, which is really cool. But that I want to talk about at the very end of this video. So let's go with bulk. Okay. Now I'm assuming you don't have AI, so I'm going to click custom. Okay. And you just go to your favorite AI tool, free AI tool, Gemini, ChatGPT Pro, and you feed it a nice little prompt that will deliver the output or the information you need. Follow this pattern. Here's a prompt. Follow this pattern: shortish quotes and author name. Each cluster is a page for my puzzle book. Please provide 40 pages of different inspirational quotes. Give output line by line, quote, text, division, author, and so forth. So I gave 5 examples of how I want the format given to me. Okay, and then of course it spat out all these inspirational quotes by famous people and some anonymous people, and then we're gonna dump it in here. Okay, I'm gonna dump it in here. Again, this is for non-elite members. I want to help you out here. You can, of course, choose your trim size. For cryptogram, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen it at 8.5 by 8.5 is usually 6 by 9, or the classic activity book trim size 8.5 by 11. So we're going to keep it at that. Now, of course, you have the usual controls that most of the tools within Monica Royalty has: layout, margin, topography. Sorry, I can't speak. You can control your fonts and whatnot, appearance, your grids and whatnot. Okay, I usually keep this at default. Solutions, cool solutions there. This is show solutions per page or at the end. So I'm going to keep that unchecked so that solutions show up at the end. Okay, and you can put down how many quotes you want per page. I'm going to keep it at 4. Okay, and if you want to help out your audience, you can give a alphabet key. Okay, I'm going to make it difficult for them. Okay, and then after you dump everything in here, you just click generate, and it's going to generate your book for you. Right after you're done. After you're done with that, you're going to go to export all. Now, again, you have the options. If you want to format your book offsite on Canva, for example, you want to click PNG and or vector graphics for a .zip. If you're like me and you want to make this as easy as possible, you can download one giant single PDF. That's what I'm going to do. Or if you're old school and you like to edit via PowerPoint, then we also have that for you as well. So I'm going to go with a single PDF, and it's going to export my cryptogram book, my inspirational quote cryptogram book. Let me show you what that looks like. And again, this is supposed to save you a lot of time and create real themed books. Remember, the more themed your book is, regardless of the puzzle type, regardless of the niche, you're going to have better customer experience. Better customer experience leads to better reviews. Better reviews leads to better testimonials, and that, of course, is a great conversion engine. For all the traffic you get within your Amazon listing, it's going to convert more and more, right? So here we have our book. We scroll down and you see the solutions are at the bottom, and there you go. Okay, so yeah, that's how you use cryptogram. Okay, here's an elite feature of the cryptogram's puzzle creator. If you go to story, you pick your trim size and you click random idea, and the AI will create a rough draft, a story. Basically, it will create the premise, I should say, not a rough draft, the premise of a story that it will actually give you the illustrations, give you the story, and plus turn all of the story beats into cryptograms, right? So this is a great puzzle for little kids, and as a parent myself, this is a great impulse buy. We bought a lot of these types of workbooks for our 2 kids, so I can tell you this works. And this is how it goes. So once you click random idea, or you can put in your own idea if you wish, you click generate and build book. Very simple. Now, the thing with this is it does take time, so leave your computer on, and it's going to create. Look at this. Page 1, Squeaky the squirrel lived in a cozy oak tree. He loved adventure more than anything else in the forest. You see this, basically a coloring activity, a coloring book activity, and then boom, right to the cryptogram, right? And here we have one morning Squeaky spotted something strange sticking out of an old hollow log, and you got to do the little kid has to do the cryptogram. Okay, very simple cryptograms for little kids. And here's the next part of the story, and so forth. Once you're done creating this story, you have everything set for you. You just click export all. And what I like to do is always download a single PDF. However, if you want to take it off site, you go with PNGs. If you want the vector graphics, if you are going to get graphics, I recommend not the PNG. I recommend the SVGs because you can expand and you can even make it small, and it doesn't deteriorate any of the quality of the actual image, which is really cool. Or if you want to take it, if you're old school and you want to take it to PowerPoint, you got PPTX. And that is how this works. Very simple, and again, a very powerful tool. Again, this is the AI portion of cryptograms. See you in the next puzzle type. What's up, Amazon KDP sellers? Today we're going to looking at the word scramble puzzle generator within Monica Royalty. I'm going to show you if you're just a beginner member, basic member, or if you're an elite member, how to use a story mode with AI, all of that good stuff. Again, either way, it's easy. With AI, you do have a more of a engaging book because you have a story element, a coloring book element on top of the, in this example, word scramble puzzles. Okay, but let's create a your basic word scramble book. Now, as you know, you should start out with market research. Even though word scramble is a two-word phrase, is not one word, is not word scramble. I find that a lot of people put word scramble together, and there is a decent search volume here. Also, if you go on Amazon, I also recommend doing that and checking out the auto suggest tools. Okay, this is a viable market. Okay, now what do? Let's go back in here. Now, we always want to theme our books. I don't care if you have a collection of word puzzles or puzzles in general. I don't care what it is. You always want to theme it around something, maybe a historical event, a type of pet. Right? That's a big one. People love different breeds of animals like golden retrievers, Labradors, all that jazz. So first thing you want to do, we're in the tool here. Now, if you have this tool, I assume you want to bulk create, right? You want to create your book in one go. If you want, you can just do it page by page. That's up to you. Either way, the controls are the same. But the cool thing about Word Scramble is you can either add your words here, add your answers and hints here, or you can use our pre-built word list. We have adjectives, we have different types of words with 5 syllables, whatever you want. So let's go with, I don't know, let's go with adjectives, 95 words, adjectives that begin with the letter A. Click generate, and we have this, right? So each of these begin with the letter A, really cool. You can, of course, customize any way you want. I usually leave these at default, okay, because it's already set for your book. You can also, if you're an Elite Kai member, you can use AI. Just put in your theme, Halloween, for example, and let it do its thing. We're going to talk more about that. If you're an AI member, if you're an Elite Kai member, I recommend story mode, but more about that later. Let's go in the bulk. Trim size, I want to keep this 8.5 by 11. This also works as 6 by 9. These are my as an Amazon KDP seller, these are my recommended trim sizes for the book: 6 by 9, 8.5 by 11. And for kids, you don't have to, but if there's a lot of kids books that are that are square shaped, 8.5 by 8.5. Anyways, we want to add our clues in here, right? Or we can create a file, right? So let's create a file. So I went ahead and went to ChatGPT. You can use Gemini, whatever you want. And I fed it this prompt: using this pattern and cluster, create 40 pages of animal clusters. I should have put a plural, made that plural. Each cluster of 8 is 1 page. Each page should have different animal theme, and each hint should be different and short. And I gave it the schema, the pattern. And then the output is this. I'm going to go to the very bottom here, copy that, drop it. I don't know why that's on. Go to this section right here, and now I'm going to save it. Save as word scramble. Save it. Go back to the tool and add my file, word scramble, and click generate. And it, just like that, created my book. I have the solutions in the back. I just download it. I can go to export all and download it. Now, personally, single PDF all the way. I want this out and listed on Amazon KDP as soon as possible, right? But if you wanna format this offsite, Canva I don't know, whatever formatting tool you use. I used to use Canva back in the day before all these cool software tools came out. I'd format it there. You can go with PNG or SVG, or if you're old school, you want to do PowerPoint, please use PPTX here, which is PowerPoint. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to show you how to use story mode. Okay, so here we are in story mode for word scramble. I'm going to keep it 8.5 by 11. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to click random idea. Okay, and it's going to give me a random idea. And then I'm going to ask it to, and if I want, I can put an age range for, let's say 6 to 9, like that, and click generate book and let it do its thing. Take a break, leave your computer on. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes. Remember, this is a very AI intensive process here, right? It's compiling different aspects of the activity book. It's putting it together and it's creating something from scratch, right? On top of a cohesive story and the coloring book elements, it also provides a word scramble puzzle component to your activity book, right? So this is really cool. Take some time. I'm going to pause this now and I'm going to come back when it's done. It takes about 4 minutes to do. Leave your computer on. I'll be right back. And here we go. We have our full activity book with cohesive story, plus we got the coloring book aspect on top of the word scramble puzzles, which is really cool for a small child. And again, a great impulse buy. Okay, if you ever want to regenerate, you can click it right here. Something you don't like, sometimes the AI will hallucinate, and that's the case. And that's a situation across the board. I don't care what tool you use. You just click regenerate and you can do it unlimited times. It's all yours, and it's a great tool if you want to create those activity books. See you in the next video. Okay, today I'm going to cover the book cover generator. Okay, so if you're a member of any of our puzzle tools, then you have access to this book cover generator. Basically, if you're a member of any of our KDP software solutions, you have access to our book cover generator. Now, depending on the tier, if you're a basic user, you only have basic access. That means you can upload your images, you can use text, you can move things around. It's very easy to use. If you're an Elite Kai member, then you have access to the AI portion of the book cover generator. Okay, so I'll talk about the AI part later, but for now, I'm just going to talk about the basic parts. Okay, so up here you can change the trim size. Now 6 by 9 is your it's a good size because 6 by 9 you can add it to Kindle Direct. Okay, Kindle Direct, the digital format. It's also paperback, which is cool. Okay, but for our purposes, we're going to stick with 8.5 by 11. That's a good mid-content size trim. Okay, now really important, you need to add the correct page count. You got to account for all the pages in your book. Okay, because the more pages you have, the bigger your spine, the more it costs Amazon KDP to create your book and ship it out. Weight and dimensions, all this has to be accounted for when they sell a book. So you have to be precise with this, right? Just the exact page count added here, really important. Paper type, cream, white, or regular white paper. I usually just go with white paper, but it's up to you. Okay. So we have our dimensions right here. You don't have to worry about that. You just add in the information you want to include, right? Trim size and page count. Okay. Now, if you're, again, an AI user, we'll talk about this later. But if you're not, just don't worry about this for now. Okay. Here we have the guide legend. Red is bleed, trimmed off. It gets cut off here. Green is a safe zone. Anything within the green line is safe and will be included in the book. Purple is the spine. And this bluish color is the center guides. Okay, very good. So down here we have the export. Once we're done, we're gonna download it. We have the options of just downloading the front only. Let's say if we're using it as a display or maybe as a Pinterest pin on Pinterest, we can just download the front. That's a good idea. But if you're gonna do Pinterest pins, just a side note, if you can do Pinterest pins, make sure you're linking not directly to your listing, but
but link to a website that you own that has your listing. Okay, I highly recommend that for a number of reasons. Number one, for Pinterest, they collect your site data, and that helps in your search rankings. If you're linking to Amazon, they can't do that. So you want to link to your to what's called essentially a bridge page. Okay, I know this is kind of offhand, but it's really important if I'm talking about Pinterest. And second, Amazon doesn't like direct linking to their listings for some reason. They don't like it. Okay, so use bridge pages if you're going to use Pinterest. Anyways, that's besides the point. I usually go with the full cover because when it comes to the books, I like to just get the full cover here. You get the PDF. You need the PDF if you're gonna upload it to Amazon KDP. Really important. Okay, so here we have specifications. This is the current numbers we have based on the 120 page count we have, the trim size, and the color, white color paper that we're using. Okay, now here we are to the basic section. We have the background. We can change the background color, make it black. The spine, we can make it blue, okay, if we wanted to, okay? Let's make everything white for now. Nice and simple. We're gonna upload an image, okay? So this was accidentally created by ChatGPT, was it, or Gemini, one of the two. I was doing something. Anyways, here's an example. As you can see, we have a lot of white left, so this is a bad example, right? So I deleted it. I just clicked delete. I'm gonna click upload image, right? Let's say we're going to, I wanna give you a nice example. Let's say we're gonna create a book on, I don't know this breed of dog, but let's say it's about a dog coloring book, right? And as you can see, I can move it around anywhere I want, really important. I'm gonna keep it center, right? I'm gonna change the background color to, I don't know, let's go with light blue. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now, again, I'm just using the basic tools. As an Elite Kai member, I'm going to use AI to create this. Okay. But just for now. Okay. So I have an uploaded image here. Okay. What I want to do now is also I want to upload some more images for the back. Okay. So let's say, just for example's sake, I'm going to, well, this isn't the correct trim size, but it doesn't matter. I just want to use it for an example. Open it up. And I'm going to shrink this down. I'm going to grab this corner here and I'm going to shrink it down like that. Okay. Like that. I'm going to do another one. And you want to add different, you want to give examples of the inside of your book. Okay. I'm just going to use the same image again and again here. Okay. Like that. Make sure they line up like that. And you have these crosses here, these grids to help you out. I'm gonna add one more. I like to add 3, not 4, but 3. And I'll explain why in a little bit. So here we go, here's another one. Bring it down. That's a little bit too big. I like to eyeball it here. Okay, and bring it down like that. Now, I add 3 and not 4 because right here, you're gonna have your barcode that's going to be added automatically by Amazon. So you got to keep that in mind, okay? Now, simply here, I want to finish off the back right quick. So I want to go to the text part here, and I'm going to click add check out what's inside, something like that, right? Add it, check out what's inside. It's a little bit too big. I'm going to knock it down a little bit. Right here, as you can see, we have the controls for the font. You can also outline it if you want. Get the black outline and the inside, make it white like that. I'll keep it all black for now. And make sure you snap it into place. That's one cool thing about this tool is that you can snap everything into place. Everything is onto a grid. So here we are. We're done with our back cover. Now I'm gonna finish off this top part here. Okay, make it like that, and let's call this what kind of cute dog. Sorry, I forgot my breeds. Cute dog, like that. Let's change the font. There we go. Cute dog. But that's too small, obviously. So I'm gonna increase the size. Cute dog. And let's thicken up the outline like that. Cool. And let's add another one. Cute dog. And of course I want the bottom part, right? So for example's sake, let's say this is a cute dog color by numbers. I'm gonna put here color by numbers. Cute dog color by numbers. And you gotta make sure, really important, really important. This is too big. Anyways, you gotta make sure that your title, whatever's in the front, has to be the title of your book when you list it on Amazon KDP. I repeat, whatever is here in the front, you see my mouse, must be on the title of your listing. Okay, really important. Okay, we're done. Okay, this is how you do it manually. It's very simple. Okay, once you're done, you want to you have shapes here, by the way. You have, if you want to add like a background for your text, you definitely can do it with shapes and stars and whatnot. Let's add a star. Okay, cool. We add a star here. We can fill it with I don't know, make it yellow. Okay, right here. Let me show you that. And maybe black for the stroke. Okay, make that a brighter yellow, like that. We can fill it in more. Let's check it out. There it is. Okay. Let's say we want to add a cute little star here. We could move it around too. Oh, I don't want to move that guy. Put that back like that. Move it around. Keep it here. Add another one maybe. We can move that around here. We can move the shape. Just move this around with your mouse. Put that over here. Okay, make sure you're in the borders, and that's it. We're done. Okay. Now, also, if you want to draw, just to go over the controls over with you. Usually, I just use text and the images. You might want to use some of the shapes. It's up to you. Drawings, you can actually use your mouse to go around and draw stuff like a brush, like that, if you want. Okay. You can also erase it. It's up to you. Okay. So another thing, you can go down here. And again, if you're an AI user, you can use the AI elements like remove background, describe an element to add the element. Okay. But I want to talk about the AI Elite Kai part after this part. So we'll talk about that later. And layers. Okay. Layers. We have, you can undo that, and I can undo it again to get rid of that line, and we're done. Okay. So now that we're done, I'm going to download this PDF. And there we go. We have our book cover. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm in the book cover creation process for my book, and I have the AI Elite Kai also injected into here. So people who just have the basic account, they have the book cover, but they don't have the AI part of it. They just can move around text, they can move around images into the book and style it any way they want. If you're an Elite Kai member, then you get to create, you let the AI do all the work, right? So here we go. I'm doing a very regular standard activity book, 8.5 by 11, 24 pages. You want to put the exact numbers, really important, the trim size and everything. And AI cover gen, just put in a simple prompt, Kawaii Princess going up a tower, and name it Princess Bella activity book. I hit I hit generate, and that's what it created for me. Okay. And of course, I can add images here. Let me show you right quick. So you always want to show your end user, what's your customer, your potential customer, what's in the back of the book. You want to show what's inside the interior, rather. So let's add some images into this. Upload image, and I'm going to go with one image of her, um, the first page like that, and have it appear. Okay, I'm gonna make that smaller. You want to give a sample of everything, right? So of course, an activity book has several activities. So I'm gonna upload another image of the crossword puzzle, one of the crossword puzzles. Slide it on over like that. And one more image. Remember, the bottom right of the back here, the bottom right cover, the bottom part, there's going to be a barcode. Remember that. Amazon always puts a barcode at the bottom right of the back cover. So I'm going to add another image. Let me add another staircase. Let me add this staircase, this spiral staircase. And there we go. Like that, and drop it here in the bottom. Here's what's inside. That's a little too big. I'm going to shrink it down. The other one button. And I'm going to put that right up here. Beautiful. Now that we're done with all this, I'm just going to download and show you what that looks like. And there we go. Okay. We have our activity book cover. Okay. And really important, this is your first impression to your potential Amazon KDP customers. This is what gets your foot in the door. If you have a high CTR and sales for that, then Amazon will reward you with better rankings for whatever query or SEO niche keyword you're targeting. Really important stuff. Hope you like this video. See you inside. Okay, so in this basics video, I'm going to show you the simple control settings for all of the puzzle related apps. So if you go to the left bar, sidebar here, you'll have three options at the very top. Pages, this gives you control over each and every page. You can build your book out that way. Then we have bulk. Bulk allows you to create many pages at once, obviously, creating your book all at once. Some of the apps, some of the puzzle apps have an AI feature here, depending on the puzzle apps. And that is unlocked if you're an Elite Kai member. And let's look at the top again. And then we have story, the story tab. This is also an Elite Kai tab feature, which creates activity books out of the puzzle that you have. So let's say this is a crossword puzzle book, a crossword app, I should say. This will create a multi-tiered activity book around crosswords. So it'll give you a cohesive story, a consistent character for the coloring book aspect of your activity book, plus crossword puzzles related to the cohesive story. This is a game changer. Okay, if you don't have Elite Kai, get it while you can, because the cost will go up little by little. It will, because this is again, I've never seen this before, and people who've used it also know that it's something they've never experienced before. It's a truly new way to create activity books. And I can tell you, before, even with AI, it takes a lot. Okay, not using Elite Kai, but just using ChatGPT, for example, and Canva, for example, and putting these different elements together, compiling them, formatting them, downloading them, and then listing them. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. Okay. But with this tool, the story mode within all of the puzzle apps, you will see it's really easy. It takes minutes. You don't do anything really. You don't do anything. All you got to do is check the work, make sure it's working fine. And if it's not, you can regenerate any aspect. Okay, but let's go back. Enough with story. Let's go back to pages. First thing you'll see is trim size. Okay, And 8.5 by 11 is a good trim size for your standard puzzle book, activity book, what have you. Another one for like mini crosswords and stuff is 6 by 9. Okay. That's a universal Amazon KDP book size, in my opinion. That's like their Kindle books are at 6 by 9, their digital books are at 6 by 9, and a lot of paperback puzzle books are 6 by 9. Okay. So that's another option. For kids, another option is 8.5 by 8.5. Okay. The square. And again, if you're creating a kid's book, a puzzle related book, then by all means use that. Okay. So then we have, depending on the puzzle type, there's like Sudoku, crosswords. Of course, it might ask you to add your own input. Okay, if you're not an AI member, if you're an AI member, you just click on the AI section and put in the theme of your book, and it will create, for example, in this example, crossword pages around that theme. Okay, but if not, you have to add in if you're doing page by page, you just add them in here. Now, of course, if you're in the bulk section, you just add in a large data source, maybe a file with all the hints, all the answers and hints, and it'll compile all that data and create your book in one go. Okay, but that's for bulk. Let's go back to pages. Okay, so we can go here. Next thing you'll see is layout and margins. This is self-explanatory. Depending if your puzzle type has a grid, it'll give you room to change the grid size, title gaps between titles. Typography, very simple, self-explanatory. It lets you change the font, and label fonts and color. Okay, now because we're dealing with mostly activity books, if you're creating a printable, then by all means use color because that's on your end user. Let's say on Etsy or on your own website. But if you're using Amazon KDP, for example, I recommend black and white because it's cheap for Amazon to produce and sell, and that gives you more room, more profit margin, more royalty margin, I should say. If you keep your book black and white. Now, if you create a storybook, that's a different matter entirely. But if you're creating your activity book, puzzle book, keep it at black and white for Amazon KDP. Page number, you can display page numbers automatically. Okay. Again, you have control over font and size, pixel size, center, outer, inner. I like to keep mine at center. Appearance. Again, gray line thickness, you can make it thicker or grid line thickness depending on if your puzzle type has a grid or not. Most do, and in this situation, you can make it darker or thinner. It's up to you. Okay, solutions and display. Show solutions letters, and of course, when you download everything, the solutions will always be in the back, and you have full control over the appearance. Solution letter size, grid number size, letter horizontal offset, letter vertical offset. Now, there might be some differences depending on the puzzle type that you're accessing, but generally speaking, this is the features that the page setting has. Also, clues. Again, we're dealing with crosswords, so this won't be available. Let's say, for example, if you're dealing with a Sudoku puzzle. Okay, and yeah. Again, title, I want to say all of the puzzle types have a title section here where you can change the title, theme it up. So let's say if you're creating a word search, let's put in baseball word search, for example. Then you have your download, depending on your tier, PNG, PDF, SVG, and PPTX, which is PowerPoint. Okay, let's scroll back up. And bulk is the same thing, exactly the same thing as pages, okay? And so is story. All the features are here. The difference is pages, again, like I said, maybe I'm repeating myself, but it's worth repeating. Pages allows you to work page by page. Bulk creates the book in its entirety in one go. And story mode, AI does all the work for you and creates an activity book with cohesive story, consistent coloring book characters that your end user will color. And the crowning achievement here is that the puzzle will work with the cohesive story. It will be part of the story. It's an actual activity book. Okay. Up here, you'll see You can add blank pages and your copyright. What I like to say, your essential pages. Your copyright page, you need this to, well, it's your title copyright. It tells people that this is your work, it belongs to you, and don't steal my work, right? Very simple. Okay, and that is the basic setup for all the puzzle apps within Manaka. Royalty, Shogun Pro, Elite Kai, and Drawn Ultima. See you in the next video. Okay, so here we are on the Shogun Pro first puzzle type cross math. Now, cross math is more of an educational tool. It is also a puzzle. You can consider it as a puzzle where you have the solutions at the vertical ends and horizontal ends of the puzzle. You have the math operations, the operators scattered in between, and you have to find out how you got to the solution. Very simple stuff. I mean, you can make it simple. You can make it easy. You can make it medium hard. You can make it hard. You can make it expert level. Okay. Now, of course, like always, if you got this tool, why do it page by page? You can if you want. The controls right here, but I recommend you doing bulk. Right. We want to publish as many books as possible, and that's why I have this tool. Now, check this out. With this little toggling tool here, we can add up to 9 different puzzles per page. Let's go with 3. We got 3. Let's go with 4. As you can see, like that. Okay, and of course, with the bulk section, you can create an entire book like this. Quantity to add. How many books or how many pages I should say? Let's go with 24 is the minimum. Okay, and we can change the title if you want for each one. If you want to call it something else for some reason or other. Oh, don't forget, always you want to check out the keyword volume or if people are actually looking for this cross math puzzle games. Really cool. Okay, and definitely this is a really cool niche that I just learned about myself. So again, blown away and very easy to make these types of puzzles. Again, don't forget this tool is absolutely free. Even for our free members, if you register, you get this tool plus a whole host of different software tools to help you with your Amazon KDP or printable journal. If you want to sell this on Etsy, that's definitely an avenue open to you. Okay, so let's click add to queue, and it's going to give me this option here. And I just click it, and boom, I got my book all done. It's still generating, but it should be done any moment now. And here we go. We have our entire book. Of course, in the front part of the book, the solutions will not be present. They will appear in the back part. And if you want to export this, go down here, go to click single PDF. That's what I would do. I want to list these books as fast as possible. If you want to, of course, I know I mentioned this in every single video, but this might be a first time viewer here, so I'm going to mention this anyways. If you want to edit this or format this offsite, you can use PNG or SVG. These are image files. SVG, of course, is a higher quality, or PNG suffice. It will suffice as well. They will download as .zip. Okay, or if you're old school and you want to format this via PowerPoint, you can use PPTX. Okay, so let's talk about the story mode. Okay, so this is the AI portion of CrossMath. So like I said, you click on story and you go down here. You can put in a prompt for whatever type of story you want, like a short 2-sentence or 1-sentence prompt. I had the AI give me a random idea. A daring explorer treks through a mysterious jungle to uncover a lost ancient temple. Okay, and as you can see here, we have a cohesive story, coloring book segments, and of course, cross math of the puzzle. Now, like before, cross math is, well, you do horizontal and vertical problems with the operators in between. You got the plus, minus, just like I showed you before. So that's what cross math is all about. Again, the story book portion of it, or the activity book portion of it, is AI. You need to get Elite Kai to access that. If not, you can create beautiful cross math puzzle books with just the basic version. See you in the next See you in the next video. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Be good. What's up, Amazon KDP sellers? Here we are on the Shogun Pro edition of Connect the Dots. Now, before I continue with my Connect the Dots puzzle tutorial and guide on how to use Shogun Pro to create these types of puzzle books, I want to make sure that you understand that you got to create products based on what people are already looking for. And if you heard this before in 1,000 other videos, it's really important, and I want to really hit this home for you. Okay, so Connect the Dots, we have Connect the Dots game, podcast, Connect the Dots puzzle, which is trending. You go to Amazon KDP, and you do see a lot of Connect the Dots puzzle books / coloring books. So that's what they are, right? Not only are they coloring, not only are they Connect the Dot puzzles, they're also coloring books. Now we have the very top here, pages. You can do page by page. Bulk, if you want to create bulk images, or I should say bulk books all at once, click a button and let it go. And we have story, which is Elite Kai. Within bulk, you can also use AI here. Again, another Elite Kai feature, which you just put in the shape you want. I don't know, for example, Christmas shapes or whatnot, and it'll create the different images for Christmas, right? But if you're not an Elite Kai member, you can't use story, you can't use AI. Then you want to use the bulk feature and the page features using a pre-existing cache of images in a .zip form. If you're doing bulk, if you're doing page by page, then you want to go to pages and upload each individual clip art. Now, if you need clip art, if you don't have any, you can go to Pixabay. They have a bunch of free illustrations you can use. So I got this one right here, this balloon, but you can put in a clip art, and you'll see different clip art. You have a witch's hat, stapler, and whatnot. Okay, and you can just download those there, and then you just zip them up in a folder and use the bulk feature there. But for this little guide, I just want to show you how it works. So I'm going to click choose file. I'm going to select my little hot air balloon, and it's going to convert into an image with the dots. Now, this also works not only as a dot-to-dot puzzle, but also as a coloring book, obviously, right? Because you have the actual image itself, where the end user, probably a child in this situation, is going to color it in. Okay, so you have the options here for easy, medium, and hard. Okay, and you can, of course, you have the typography. If you want to edit the font, layout and margins. Again, like I told you in other videos, I like to keep this at default. Okay, because it's already programmed for Amazon KDP, and whatever trim size you use, it's gonna respect those bleed lines. Really important. You can title it anything you want, and for example, connect the dots, whatever you want. Connect the dots, and N means number. Okay, really important. So that's how you use this tool. In the next part of this video, I'm going to show you the story mode. That's for Elite Kai members. So let me use the AI function right here. Put in Christmas cookies. I'm going to show you example of 3, and click plus. Remove background. Use theme as title. Just leave it as is. Click generate, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. So here's the output. As you can see, I have 3 connected dots images, all in Christmas cookie form. So your end user or child will probably connect these dots. You can, of course, change the difficulty level, and they can not only connect the dots, but also they can color in the images. So this is a puzzle / coloring book. So now I want to talk about story and this other AI feature within the Elite Kai version of Connect the Dots. You're going to love this. Okay, so here I am on the story mode of the Elite Kai version of Connect the Dots. Remember, if you get Elite Kai, you get AI injection into all the puzzles to create essentially what are activity books. Now, before, if you wanted to create this, you'd have to fiddle around with different tools, different AI tools. You'd have to format it on a site like Canva or something. This does it all for you, okay? So it's really cool, and all you got to do is go to story mode. Go to story mode, excuse me, I already finished it. Go to story mode, and you're gonna scroll down here, either put in your own idea or have the random idea generator create it for you. And after that, you click generate. It's gonna take a while, maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Leave your computer on. Basically, it's an AI assistant that does all the work for you, and boom, you have a beautiful activity book with a cohesive story. I was about to say concise, cohesive story. Let's say it also teaches you. You have in the first on the first page, excuse me, on the first page you have the how to play guide, and then the story begins. Barnaby the rabbit stands in front of his dusty hangar, dreaming of the great forest air race. And then every pilot needs a healthy snack. Can you find the carrot? And then, the end user, the customer, the reader, or the person doing this activity book has to outline the carrot, right? And so forth, right? And then they have another activity. Then they have another activity here. Then we go back to the story plus we have a coloring book aspect. Now we have a friend being introduced. Pip the squirrel arrives to help. He's the best mechanic in the woods, and so forth. So you have, again, an activity book that would have taken you hours to create, even with AI. It would have taken you hours to compile all this, create a cohesive story, put it all together on Canva, and then finally download it as a book. So here you go. Okay. Now again, this is for Elite Kind members. Yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. If not, enjoy the next video where I show you the next puzzle type within Shogun Pro. Okay, here's a new Shogun Pro puzzle type. It's Kakuro. Okay, and like always, we want to make sure that there's actually search volume for this. Let's go to the very top of Bow's Paws. Let's go on the keyword tool. Let's look for the keyword tool in Tool Shelf, KDP Keyword Finder. Let's put in Kakuro. Now I have to be. I gotta tell you, I've never created a Kakuro book before. I don't have experience with this particular puzzle type. So yeah, Kakuro is, as you can see, a very popular puzzle type that you can sell online. Okay. You can also check on Amazon.com to make sure people are looking for that there as well. So we go back in here and you can see again, also this tool is absolutely free. If you just register for Bow's Paws, it's absolutely free. We never charge you for anything for these free tools. You get some amazing free tools up here on top of this keyword tool. Okay, so if you're paying any monthly recurring for a keyword tool, stop right now. Anyways, back to Cockerel. So just like before, you can toggle this up and down to see to get as many puzzles as you want per page. So the max here is 9. Okay, we can go between easy, medium, and hard. Okay, let's stick to easy. Okay. And you can do it page by page. That's perfectly fine if you want. But I like to create a book quickly and easily. So you want to do that. You want to create a book in bulk, obviously. Let's keep it 1 per page. You scroll down here. You can title it anything you want. Let's call it, I don't know, Masters Kakuro. And the amount you want, let's go with, I don't know, let's go with 25. Click add the queue and easy. Yes, we'll keep it at that and just click generate and boom, there you go. Okay. Very simple. As you can see, we have Masters Kakuro and the number, the corresponding number. At the very end, we have the solution. I know it looks like the solutions are here. That's just to show you, but when you let me show you. Let me show you. I'm going to download as a single PDF. Again, if you want to format this on a different site, please download PNGs or SVG. If you want to use PowerPoint, use PPTX, but I'm going to use single PDF. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, save. And you see, it's a blank slate, but you get to the bottom is where all the puzzles are with the solutions, excuse me. And that is how you create a Kakuro book. Now let's get into the story mode, the AI aspect of this. This is where you create an activity book, like I've spoken about in previous videos. This is one of the best features within Shogun Pro. So check this out. So here we are in story mode for Kakuro. And it's very easy, very simple. You can have easy, medium, or hard. Now again, this is for Elite Kai members. Down here, you can add your own prompt or the premise of the story, or have the AI give you one. I have a cute puppy builds a makeshift submarine to recover a fallen star from the bottom of the forest pond. Very good. And then I click generate. It takes a while. Leave your computer on. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes for this to give you an output. And here's the story right here. Barnaby the puppy looked up and saw a bright star fall from the sky and splash into the forest pond. And then we have the first puzzle. Barnaby needs to solve this puzzle to gather the cardboard he needs for the submarine, and you got to solve the Kakuro puzzle. And then we have the next scene. Again, we have a cohesive story, a coloring book aspect. And here you go. He found a big box and a shiny glass bowl to make a window for his underwater adventure. Okay, very good. And if by any chance you don't like the image, just click on the aspect that you don't like, this image here, for example, and just click regenerate, and it's going to regenerate that particular image, which is really cool. And the next scene is Kakuro, that's connected to the story. To find the perfect propeller, Barnaby must navigate through these numbers, and you have to, and sorry, the end user, the customer, has to navigate through these numbers. Very good. This is very, again, an activity book, an actual activity book with a cohesive stories, consistent characters, a drawing book aspect, sorry, coloring book aspect, and of course, the puzzle in question, Kakuro. So there you go. See you in the next video. Hey, what's up, Amazon KDP sellers? Today I'm going over the mini crossword puzzle type within Shogun Pro. Now you might be asking yourself, what's the difference between crossword and mini crossword? Or mini crossword is actually it's a trending niche, and it's more like a rapid fire crossword where you have extremely short answers and extremely small grids. So, like always, the controls are the same between pages and bulk, right? We're going to get into the AI story portion at the end, so where it creates an actual activity book. You can do it for adults, but usually it's targeted for kids. So you have like a story, cohesive story, consistent coloring book type characters, and some crosswords, mini crosswords, with this type of game, for lack of a better word, where it's really rapid fire. So, anyways, the controls are the same. Because you got this, I'm sure you want to create a book all at one go. Let's make the trim size 8.5 by 8.5, and you've seen in my past videos, AI is an elite feature. But if you don't have AI, I mean the built-in AI, elite, which is called Elite Kai, you can go off to like Grok or Chat or Gemini, and with their free portion of AI, it's not completely free, but you know what I mean. You have a cap at the end of every day, but you can use that and generate a list, and then put it into a notepad file like I'm going to do, right? And here's a schema down here. You have hashtag and theme title. So for example, let me blow that up for you. You have hashtag animals, and you have the answer, which is usually max 5 letter word, about 3 letters to 5 letter word. For example, dog, man's best friend. Man's best friend is a hint. Same thing, cat, feline pet. You see this, you see the pattern, right? You feed this to the AI. And I always recommend, you want to theme your books. You don't want to have a whatever book. You want to have a Civil War crosswords book. You want to have a baseball book, a breed of dogs book, something like that, dinosaur book. I mean, it's endless. And by all means, use this tool right here, this free keyword tool. This is live data. This isn't saved data. Nothing wrong with certain tools use what's called saved data. They just collect what's happening online and they save it. This is live. Okay, so this is what's happening now. And as you can see, mini crosswords is trending. Anyways, feed it to any AI of your choice. Get a nice little list going, a themed list. Dump it into a notepad file, and then you just do this. You click choose file. I'm going to use mini cross. I already created it. And I'm going to scroll to the bottom, generate all 12 pages. Okay. And there you go. It gets me a crossword puzzle book. Again, if you're an Elite Kai member, you can just use the AI portion here.
If you go to bulk, and you can use the AI portion. Just put in the theme. Again, themes are really important. I can't stress this enough. It lets you target more specific niches. Yeah, you put in your theme, put in the quantity. You hear that? The sirens. Okay. Anyways, I should have closed the window. Anyways, you click add the queue and it's going to do the work for you. Okay. But now I want to get into the story portion of this tutorial. Okay, so here we are in the story portion, the AI portion of mini crosswords. Again, a Shogun Pro puzzle on top of the Elite Kai so that you get that AI injection. And just like always in my other videos, it's very simple to operate. You choose your trim size, you choose whatever special settings this puzzle app has. It's very simple. I went with an 8x5 by 8x5, that square design, right? And I asked for a random idea, and it gave me a young explorer discovers a secret map hidden inside a hollow tree. You can also put in your own prompt if you want. Let's say it's Christmas or Halloween. You want to theme it for that. I don't know, Q4, for those Q4 sales on Amazon. It's up to you. And I click generate in bulk, and it created this beautiful activity book. Everything it has a cohesive story. You have the coloring book page aspect to it, consistent characters on top of the puzzle, the mini crossword puzzle. Okay, perfect for little kids, and it's really cool. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay, so I'll see you in the next. I'll see you in the next video. I'll be talking about another different type of puzzle app within Shogun Pro. See you. Okay, this is our short nonogram tutorial. Before that, I want to show you that there's actual people are actually looking for this online nonogram book. You see that? Also, if we do this, nonogram is something people like to do. It's a type of it's not a puzzle per se, but it's a picture reveal. So they take the coordinates that are on the page and they plot out the coordinates and reveals a pixelated image. Okay, so again, like always, you can do page by page, bulk or story. If you're doing bulk, you need a cache of images, or you can use AI if you're an Elite Kai member and you're a member of Shogun Pro. Then you can use both Elite Kai, the AI mode within Nonogram. Okay. If you're not, then you need to collect a cache of images. You can go to Pixabay. We'll put silhouette, all images. No, sorry. Go to color, go to black and white and transparent background, click apply. And you have a giant bank of silhouettes you can use. Okay. So many, so many. Okay. You can apply right into Nonogram. Okay, really important stuff. So I didn't get a bunch of them. So I'm just gonna show you one. Okay, cool. I got this pig here, and I'm going to add the pig, generate, and down here we have the pig. See? Now, again, our end user, our customers, they have to, let me delete this page here. We don't need this page. They have to take these coordinates, plot it out, darken the coordinates, and the pig is revealed, right? I know it's pixelated, that's what nonograms is. It's pixelated. That's what people want. They want these pixelated images. Let me show you another one. Let me show you another one here. Let's go with this rooster. Boom, just like that, okay? You can, again, add a bunch of images at once and create your book all at once within bulk, or you can use page and do it page by page. It's up to you. And again, the controls are like always, right? You have page, bulk, and story. Now let's talk about the story mode. Okay, so here we are in the Elite Kai part, or the AI part of Nonogram. So you just go to story mode and you set the settings as you want them. I usually leave them as default. I'm sure you've heard this many times. You can ask for a random idea or put in your own prompt. So I asked for a random idea, and I got an intrepid explorer discovers a series of ancient pixelated carvings that reveal the secret path to a hidden golden city. Okay,
put in 48, age range, and I'm going to click generate book. Now, like I said in the other videos, this takes a while, okay? Around 5 to 6 minutes for me. Just leave your computer on, okay? Let it do its thing. You don't have to do anything. As Amazon KDP says, when you're listing a book, go get a sandwich, make yourself a cup of coffee, enjoy yourself, and come back when this is done. I'm gonna pause this here, and then we'll come back when it's completed my nonogram book, activity book, I should say, with story and coloring book pages as well. Check this out. Okay, my video went out. Anyways, here is the activity book. We have our explorer, we have our cohesive store, we have the coloring book aspect, we have the first puzzle. Okay, the solution's already here. Can you reveal the backpack? So this is a pixelated backpack, and here is a pixelated compass and a pixelated leaf, and so forth. And then it goes back to the story, and then back to the pixelation nonograms. And that is how I use the story mode. Okay, see you in the next video. Hey, what's up, Amazon KDP sellers? I have a brand new puzzle type shikaku. It literally means square in Japanese. And this is a puzzle type from the cluster of puzzles within Shogun Pro. Now, the object of the game is to divide the box, okay? And you can't have more cells than the number within the box. And you can only have one number in the box. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about this. You just have to create the puzzle and sell it to your end user, to your potential customer on sites like Amazon, KDP, or Etsy. So don't worry about the rules. They know how to play. But yeah, it's a logics game, and it's quite interesting. And you can change its complexity right in here. Grid size. So I go 25 to 25. It gets more and more difficult. Of course, you can change the trim. So if you wanna make another shikaku like that, you have it like that. Okay. If you want to go bulk, of course you can go bulk. We can make it very difficult. We can how many squares you want per page? Let's go with 4. Sorry, let's go with 4. And there you go, right? Very simple. And you can create your own book like that. We can create I don't know, a book of 30 shikaku square, and you click generate, and boom, it's going to generate, and it should appear right here. And you have your entire, let's get rid of this top one here. You have your entire puzzle book done for you right here. Now you just export as PDF. Of course, the solutions will be in the back, set in 4 as well, okay? But if you want to make things more interesting, you can go to story mode right here. Let's delete all these pages. Let's delete all these pages. Let's make it 6 by 6. Let's create a story. Let's get a random idea from the AI. Of course, this is an AI feature, Elite Kai. You need an Elite Kai for this to work. Okay, so a young bear. Let's call it a bear. Let's make our protagonist a bear. A young bear embarks on a high-stakes journey across the forest canopy to recover a fallen star before the moon sets. That's pretty cool. Let's make this the age range 6 to 9. And let's have it create a book. So here we go. It's going to create a book. Once it's done, takes about 5 minutes to do. So keep your computer on. Go get yourself a sandwich, as Amazon KDP likes to say. If you ever uploaded a book on Amazon KDP, you know that they'll have these funny little prompts that pop up, and they'll tell you, hey, while you're waiting, why don't you eat a sandwich? Well, you can do that now. I'm going to pause right here and come back once it's done. All right. Here we go. We have our beautiful activity book. Here we go. Barnaby Bear looked up and saw a bright light streak across the sky. He started falling deep into the great forest. And we have the coloring book aspect, the image here. Then we go next to the next page. Help Barnaby plan his route through the first thicket of trees. and that's supposed to be the Shikaku puzzle. And then we continue on with his adventure, Shikaku puzzle, story, Shikaku puzzle. And of course, the Shikaku puzzle, as you can see, is intertwined with the story. And this, again, really cool activity book for youngsters. And yeah, that is what this story mode can do. Again, you need Elite Kai to release that portion of this puzzle. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Make sure you stick around for the next one where I show you another really cool puzzle that you can create and sell on Amazon KDP or on sites like Etsy. But anyways, see you in the next video. Be good, take care, and have a wonderful day.
So we have prepared this full review bonus page of Manaka Royalty that you will find in the description of this video as well as in the comments below this video. You will find all the details related to the Manaka Royalty software, features, demo video, all the upgrades links, and all the special exclusive bonuses details on this review bonus page. So make sure to check out this review bonus page with all the details and links are given on this page. Now let me walk you through all the special exclusive bonus packages that you are going to get with Manaka Royalty. First are the special vendors bonuses where you are getting 4 more instant puzzle books, which are Auto Alphabet puzzle books, Auto Math puzzle books, Auto Arrow puzzle books, Auto Multi-Shape word search books as bonuses. Next is our special premium bonus package. You are getting access to the latest viral StreetSpeak AI app, which got multiple Deal of the Day and Deal of the Week awards. StreetSpeak AI is the first AI app that turns any keyword into high-converting, addictive street interview videos. Simply enter a keyword or niche, and the AI creates everything, from realistic characters and engaging Q&A scripts to photorealistic scenes, natural voiceovers, professional captions, and viral-ready social media hooks. Now let me show you a demo of this bonus.
Hey there, welcome to this demonstration video for StreetSpeak AI. It is the first ever AI that turns any keyword into viral, addictive, street-style interview videos, so I am going to show you precisely how to create these videos in just a few minutes. So first we will proceed to My Projects area. Here you can observe all of your projects that you have produced. I am going to create a brand new project, and I am going to name it as Fitness. So I'm going to create a video on fitness niche. So there are 3 scenarios. In the first scenario, we will be interviewing one person in one location. Here you can have multiple guests. So one interviewer will be interviewing multiple guests at the same location. And here in the dynamic location, one interviewer will be interviewing multiple people and at different locations. Let us simply choose this option here so the presentation becomes more dynamic and the audience can follow more easily. Rachel clearly seems very fit, so we will interview 2 people about this. Next, we will choose our character, Jane. Then we will pick the other character as well. She looks perfect, Lisa. And again, you can even go ahead and create your own characters by adding a character here. Okay, so we've selected the 2 characters. What kind of format should we use? 2, one with a solo interviewer where only the very person being interviewed is shown, or face-to-face, or reporter-style interviews, or full body shots as well. So let's use full body shots. Since they're very fit people, I am going to be using vertical videos today for this language, English. We can also choose horizontal for longer YouTube videos. This is intended for short-form videos. They go very viral, and there are 12 languages you can use, I think. 2. That is how many characters we have chosen. We need to create 2 high-quality videos. Each should be 8 seconds long. Now, let us click Next. Okay, you're given an interview-style setup. The topic we're focusing on is fitness. You can pick from ready-made niche options here. So let's select fitness and health options. I don't need to type anything at all, okay? I have not yet touched the keyboard at all, except for simply typing the name. A small piece of advice can generate a set of questions and their respective answers. What is the best fitness tip? Here is the answer that comes. And if you want to change them, you can simply click on Generate to produce new options right away. Here there are 10 different, clearly distinct types of interview styles worldwide. Choose, yes, you can select an unpopular opinion and an exposed call-out red flag. These are the viral kinds of interview styles and templates that go viral on social media. And if you want to promote something, you can enable this feature. Add your product name, add your product details, a call to action, and that will be integrated right into your script. Let's take a look. Fitness X. Now, if you go to the questions and answers pairing section and click there, It will simply generate your questions and automatically integrate them right here in this space we're in. So let's try using this feature and see what happens. If you don't want it, you can even add your own custom questions and pairs. Now let's choose the location scene we're working with. For the first question, what kind of scene are we in? Let's define it clearly: commercial, cinematic, worldwide in scope, custom. You can even describe a scene in which all of these background scenes appear: urban city life, Indian-specific commercial lifestyle, and global. I'm keeping it simple. I need a lot of moving crowds, cloud-heavy crowd. We can also describe actions such as standing, walking together, or sitting, getting out of the car. Or you may simply choose some action, and for the second scene, let's attempt something different for this take. Times Square style. Okay, so I've selected this, click on next, and this will generate our scenes. It's going to take a little bit of time though. Okay, the ones you're seeing are generated. If you think there's an issue, you can just click on the image here to regenerate it right now. Now, I am going to animate this scene so that I can generate all of the videos. After that, this will be processed to convert these into final videos. Okay then. You can clearly see that the characters have different appearances. These characters remain consistent in their behavior, and the location itself has changed. There will be a lot of traffic here with a moving crowd. Once this is finished, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I am going to reiterate the image of this one here. This particular button here regenerates my image. And now let's see exactly how it appears when it comes up. Fine, so my new image is generated. I'm going to convert this into a video. Thus, in the first item, there was indeed an issue. All right, both of my videos are now ready and prepared. I am going to proceed to the next step where I can add captions, and I can relocate these videos if I decide to use this. I can use this here as well. I can just add more clips from my personal library if I want to. Okay, then choose the captions. We have several different kinds of captions available here. You can freely edit these captions, making any changes you like. Let's adjust the size as needed. You can also change the font to whatever you prefer. You are able to change the color. For instance, you may even disable the captions as well if you need. And once that is ready, I am simply going to click on the next step. Okay, I missed something. I need to click on Stitch Video so that it will merge both of these videos into a single video, and then you can simply download it right away. Okay, now my video is stitched together. Let's move on to the next option, and now I can download the final version of my video right away. Okay then, I will add a preview of this video right after the demonstration. Okay, this looks absolutely fantastic. Now we can quickly download this video. We can generate the hooks for your social media that you can use as the video title when you post it. You can regenerate it as many times as you wish. You may also use this description. You may readily utilize these YouTube tags and hashtags. For your social media accounts, you can even share it directly. And now I would like to demonstrate the characters to you. As you can see, we have several pre-made characters, and you can even craft your own avatars simply by describing your character, naming it, and choosing its features. And these are some suggestions, and these are some details, but if you describe it, you can offer an exceedingly lengthy, highly detailed description of what your character is about, what he is wearing, how they behave. You can even have their outfits featuring your brand name in there. And you can even add your own personal characters. This is the character of the RAM that I generated by cloning. And these are all the characters that are built using custom avatars. And here you can discover my projects here. You can discover your old videos. You can favorite them to use them later. So that is all. So get your copy and I will surely see you inside.
How do I stay motivated?
Set clear goals and track progress. Programs like FitnessX can keep you focused. Check it out.
What's the key to fat loss?
Consistency is crucial. Follow a structured plan like FitnessX for lasting results.
Next, you are getting access to AI Review Shorts app. AI Review Shorts is the world's first ever AI app that turns any product link into a high-converting product demo and review video in minutes. Rank on YouTube, go viral on Shorts, Reels, and TikTok, and pull thousands of visitors and sales daily without any editing, tech skills, showing your face, or burnout. Now let me show you a demo of this bonus.
Hey guys, let's get started with the quick mode. So here you can directly pick your product and add the Amazon link or your website link. You directly pick the Amazon link, the product that you want to promote or for which you want to create the video, add it inside the product's URL, select the aspect ratio, duration of the video, and then hit the next button. And it will take you to this page where the product details, product description will be generated. And based on that, the voiceover will get generated. Everything will happen automatically. So you can see voiceover generated in this particular framework. And if you don't like it, you can regenerate it. It's a very, very structured format. Then you go to the next page where you can select the avatar, voice, and the captions. Here you can go through the avatars. We have 1200 plus avatars, and you can select like whichever avatar you want. So we're gonna pick a very relevant avatar, maybe like someone who's in the outside, because it's about drone, right? So we selected this avatar, then we select the voiceovers. We can pick from different voiceovers, and then we can enable or disable the captions. So as of now, we'll keep it enabled because it's quick mode. And you just hit the generate video button, and it is going to generate the video for you in next 2 to 3 minutes. So the AI is taking care of, based on all your inputs, it is taking care of the video generation. It is considering what is being given on the sales page or the page that you have provided, and the video will get generated within few minutes. And like whatever whatever options you have selected, like avatar and the voiceover, video will be generated based on that. And see, your video is ready. You can see the video is ready with the hook generator. Here's social media title, video description, hashtags, YouTube tags. Everything is based on the product link that you have added. That was DJI Mini RC drone. And you can download the video or you can watch the video from here.
Imagine soaring high above breathtaking landscapes, capturing stunning 4K videos and photos effortlessly. But maybe you faced frustration with heavy, complicated drones that don't deliver. Enter the DJI Mini RC drone, your lightweight, intelligent flying companion that's perfect for everyone. With easy navigation and smart flight modes, it turns your creative vision into reality. Experience clarity like never before and explore the skies with confidence. Ready to elevate your adventures? Grab your DJI Mini RC drone today and start capturing unforgettable moments.
Okay, now let me show you how exactly custom mode works. So first of all, name the project and then add the Amazon link, product link here in the product URL. And you can decide the duration and the aspect ratio of the video, and then you hit the next. Now it will analyze the content from your URL and it will generate the product description, and then it will generate the voice script. So it is basically reading the page, and see our product description is ready. If you want, you can make changes to it and you can manually add the product description, and then you can go ahead with the voiceover. It's structured in 6 different things like hook, problem, product reaction, key benefits, verdict, CTA. And if you don't like it, you can regenerate the same voiceover script. And then you hit the next button and it'll take you to the avatar video generation part. So here we will only generate the avatar. So we'll select the avatar from the pre-made avatars that we have loaded here. All these avatars are very realistic. They don't look like AI generated. They are very realistic human beings. You can select any of those. Maybe I'll select this lady, or maybe this one. Okay, we are talking about detox. I think she is having some kind of drinks. And then we can select the voiceover for this lady, or maybe like, I'm not sure if this is related to alcohol. Let me change the avatar. So let's find a suitable person. Basically, we have 1200 plus avatars from which you can select. Okay, this person looks better, and let's move ahead. Okay, yeah, she's doing yoga, I guess. So let's scroll more, and we can find something much better. Maybe someone who is drinking like a tea or holding a cup of tea or something like that. Okay, she's having something else. Let's scroll more. Okay, this person is, I think, at home and having some kind of beverage.
Hello, and welcome. This is my voice.
And then we select the voiceover for this person, and then we hit the generate video button, and it is going to generate the avatar video. So here we are only generating the avatar. So once our avatar video is ready, then we are going to customize the rest of the things in the next page. Okay, so once avatar video is ready, it will get loaded here in step 4, and here we can select captions. We can decide, we can customize all the captions. We have so many preset options, and you can go ahead with your own designs. Then we can decide the images and avatar position. So these are the 3 important things that we can customize here. So we can go ahead with the change of font, change of style, stroke, color, outline, and animation effects. So we can adjust all these things for captions. And once like you go ahead with like your choice of color, fonts, and everything, okay, this one looks good. And if you want, you can like make further changes. So this is just an idea. And once all these things are selected, then we can go ahead with the images and avatar, select avatar positions. Here we have defined like we have divided complete video in 5 scenes. So for each scene you can decide the avatar position. Like position 1, here we have avatar in the full screen, and there will be an image of the product. Then in position 2 we have half and half. Then in position 3 we have avatar on top, or maybe let's make it like full avatar screen. So you can like check out like which position suits best, and the empty white space will be taken over by the image. So the image will come in the empty white space. Okay, so this is just an idea like how exactly your video will look in different frames. See, frame 2, scene 2, scene 3, and then we can we can upload images for each scene. So if you have any particular images, product images that you want to upload, then you can select like basically fully customize based on your choice of images. Then you can upload images for each scene, and overall this is how it will look after uploading all the scenes. So see, something like that, scene 1, scene 2, and then we have scene 3 where we chose full avatar, and scene 4, 3, 4, and yeah. So you understood, right? So you can decide the avatar position, you can decide the images, you can decide the caption designs, and once everything is finalized, you can give it a quick preview run. So you'll have a good idea like how exactly your video will look. Okay, so once this is finalized, then you can, once you are okay with everything, make sure you are saving it, and then you can hit the generate final video. So it will give you the final rendered video based on the avatar positions, custom images, and the caption designs that you have selected. So once this is done, we have to wait for a couple of minutes. It will render the video, and then we can see the final video on the 5th page. That is step 5, hook generator. Here we can check out the exact video and all the content inside hook generator. We can generate the social media title, video description, and hashtags that we can use, YouTube tags that we can use. And yeah, so complete ready to post video is ready. Then you can download it.
Are you feeling sluggish and bloated? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with the aftermath of a heavy meal or a hectic lifestyle. But what if there was a gentle solution? Meet Total Tea, Slimming Detox Tea, your new best friend in wellness. This caffeine-free herbal blend, enriched with soothing chamomile, helps reduce bloating and supports digestion, leaving you feeling lighter and more energized. Enjoy a delicious cup and embrace a natural way to cleanse your body. Try Total Tea today and feel the difference.
Next, you are getting full access to VEO Profit Academy. Animal Chaos plus VO3 is your shortcut to consistent traffic. Steal our exact playbook plus chaos. Trigger prompt engine to ride the AI Animal Chaos wave. Without filming, editing, or writing a single prompt. Just copy, post, grow, and monetize fast. Next is our premium exclusive bonuses package. You can check out the demo videos of these premium bonuses here. You are getting full access to AI Multi-Universe, the world's first AI platform that gives you multi-version access to every major AI model, present and future, Enjoy instant lifetime access to the best AI models and all their versions GPT 3.5 to GPT-5, Gemini 1.5 to 2.0 Flash, Claude, Grok, DeepSeek, Dolly, Kling, Veo, and more. Next, as a premium bonus, you are getting full access to all-in-one AI Design Creator app, a revolutionary AI design suite that brings together the world's most powerful creative tools, from real-time text to image, AI avatars, deepfake and face swap, to interior generators, 3D AI QR codes, VR/AR ready models, object removal, room makeovers, and so much more, all in one stunning dashboard. Next, as a premium bonus, you are getting full access to Viral Quiz AI app. Viral Quiz AI is the world's first and only AI viral video quiz builder app for marketers. With this revolutionary platform, you can create hundreds of highly engaging, addictive, viral quiz videos in minutes for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and more. Next, as a premium bonus, you are getting full access to Algobuster AI app. Algobuster AI is the first of its kind software that creates hundreds of attention-grabbing posts, videos, and stories in any niche for any platform and schedule them for months with AI in just a few minutes. Outsmart social algorithms and drive unlimited traffic from Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and more. Next, as a premium bonus, you are getting full access to AI Multi-Minds app. AI Multi-Minds is the first ever multi-model AI with 100 plus advanced, diverse, hidden AI models, all inside a single dashboard. Create unlimited AI, undetectable, unique, powerful, and authentic marketing content, videos, graphics, and strategies that stands out, captivate, and sell more than ever. Next are the special exclusive bonus packages. These are all high-quality softwares and apps that you won't find anywhere else. So you are getting access to one of the best lead generator and list builder app that helps you to build high-quality, engaging email lists. It's a complete lead generator plus email marketing suite, where you can generate unlimited leads from various platforms, as well as you can create campaigns for them. Next, you are getting access to AI Universe, which is the first ever multi-model AI with 75 plus advanced, diverse, hidden AI models, all inside a single dashboard. Access world's most powerful AI models, ChatGPT's latest models, Claude, Gemini, Flux, Leonardo, SDXL, Stable Diffusion, and more. This saves you thousands of dollars every month. Similarly, you are getting access to AI-powered Copywriter App Suite, which itself is a bundle of various AI apps like AI Advanced Editor, AI Writer, AI Image Generator, AI Article Wizard, AI PDF, Vision AI, AI Rewriter, AI Agents, AI YouTube to Blog Post App, AI Code Generator, AI Speech-to-Text, AI Voiceovers, and many more. Then you are getting access to AI Viral Quiz Builder app. With this revolutionary platform, you can create hundreds of highly engaging, addictive, viral quiz videos in minutes for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and more. Similarly, you are getting lots of agency bonuses that helps in different agency businesses. Next, you are getting AI Video Creator app, AI Graphic Creator app, AI Website Creator app, App Builder Platform, Webinar Creator app, AI Video Interactor app, Video Ranker app, various traffic apps, multi-platform autoresponders, content creator apps, and lots and lots more apps. You are also getting a mega bundle of DFY ebooks, articles, graphic bundle, HD video bundle, royalty-free music bundle, social media graphics bundle, and a lot more. Similarly, you are getting lots of other bonuses. You can check out all these bonuses and details on my review bonus page that you will find in the description as well as in the comments. You will get all these bonuses when you purchase the software through our link.